Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this one, I'm just going to show you how to understand offer terms. Firstly, we're going to look at FanDuel's sign-up offer. This is FanDuel's sign-up offer. It's currently a $1,000 free bet if your first bet doesn't win. Now we need to understand what that means and how to read terms in order to make the most of these sign-up offers and any other offer we're using. Let's go. So, as you can see, I've got our FanDuel offer loaded up. It's a new customer, no sweat first bet, up to $1,000 back in free bets. So that basically means if you place a cash bet of $1,000, you're going to get $1,000 of free bets back. So as it says again on this next line, new customers only. You'll only receive this offer on your first bet as a new customer. That's why it says must be your first cash wager placed with FanDuel Sportsbook. Then if we scroll down a bit more to here, it says how to participate. It says sign up for FanDuel Sportsbook today and place your first cash bet. So you'd make your account, you'd deposit your $1,000 if that's how much you wanted to bet, and you'd stake it as your first bet. If your bet settles as a loss, you'll receive your stake back in free bets. So if you lose your bet, you get $1,000 of free bets back. If you staked $1,000, it's important to remember you can stake up to $1,000. You could do 200, 300, 500, 750, 800, 1,000, anything like that. So again, your first bet will qualify. So that's just the one bet you make at the start. Bonus funds you can't use, obviously, because this is a first cash bet. That basically means if you sign up and were awarded a bonus straight away, you couldn't have both offers by placing those bonus funds. It then says cashed out wagers are ineligible for this promotion. So if you place that $1,000 first bet and you cash it out, it's going to cancel your eligibility. So if you want that offer, don't cash it out. It's one promotional bonus per person, meaning you can't keep claiming it. And that's why it's a sign-up offer. It's a maximum bonus of $1,000, and it says within 72 hours of bet settlement. So that means when you place your first cash bet, you may have to wait some time. Normally, FanDuel are actually really fast, which is good, and give it straight away. But they're saying it could take up to 72 hours. So then it says about the free bets just down here. Awarded free bets, they don't need to be used in one lump sum. So that means you can stake them in varied amounts. You could do 200, 100, 300, 500 if you wanted. And you can update the amount of free bets you want to wager in your bet slip. So you can just add more, basically. And then you get more information by clicking here. So let's just look into the details a little bit. This basically repeats more or less what's above, but there are a couple of things we need to note here so you get it right. So the description of the promotion literally is just what we've read. You stake 1,000, you get your $1,000 back. It says when this promotion ends, often by these dates, in this case, August 22nd, 2022, often by these dates, they'll extend it anyway. But that is when they're saying they may close the promotion. So you have till then to complete it. Eligibility, that's just going to go through the states where you can bet. Action required, it says you need a deposit of at least $10. So the minimum you can claim for this is $10. Okay, and again, it says your first wager is the one that counts. Okay, and then there's a long bit of text here, but more or less what they're saying, again, they just repeat it. If your first bet loses, you'll get $1,000 free bet back. It says you'll receive withdrawable cash winnings proportional to the wager. Okay, so if you stake your $1,000 free bet, you'll just receive winnings on it. You won't get the $1,000 included. Okay, and that's why it says you won't receive the stake portion in cash or site credit. So they're just going to pay you whatever you win from the bonus. It then says the promotion bonus can be found in the bet slip. So that's when you click to place a bet, you click on a team's odds, and then it will appear on the bet slip for you to stake the bonus. So registration procedures, it's going to tell you how to sign up. The limitations on participation, as they say, at their sole discretion, they can stop you using the bonus if you take advantage of it. So don't do that. Not sure how you would, but don't do that anyway. And that basically means betting against yourself on FanDuel or staking at different times. Anything that's a bit fishy. That's not what we do, obviously. So any wager placed after the expiration of the promotion period, it won't count, obviously. Okay. Sportsbook free bets, you need to manually add them and then they'll be used first. And it's just going to say anything below general restrictions on withdrawal. Okay. That's not too important, but you just need to make sure you bet the bonus first, as it says it's non-withdrawable. Just take the winnings after. You can cancel it. Wouldn't advise doing that. And then there's a few different terms below. But generally what they're saying is stake $1,000, you get a $1,000 free bet. That's how you read into the terms. We're now going to look at another bonus, and it's from Barstool. The offer is actually the same, but we're going to look at the terms again. It's this one here, the $1,000 new player bonus. We're going to press more info and look into it. So as it says, details, new player bonus. If your first bet loses, obviously that's cash. You get an equal bet up to $1,000. And then it says detailed T&Cs. It's available to Barstool players who've not made a deposit, so you need to sign up and deposit. Again, it's your first ever cash deposit and your first bet. It has to be a single wager, okay? So that just means you need to literally place a bet on a team or one market. If the bet settles as a loss, you're going to get your $1,000 free bet back. So it's exactly the same as FanDuel. So if your bet wins, obviously you don't get a free bet. You don't want to cash out because it will disqualify you for the bonus, and bonus cash awarded is subject to awards and the playthrough requirements. So if we click terms and conditions, it's going to tell us those here. Description of promotion, just like FanDuel again. And then you've got how it works. It's going to tell you that you don't need to opt in at the bottom. And it's just simple again. You need to sign up, make your deposit, place your first wager. If the wager wins, you don't get the offer. If it loses, you do get the free bet. Okay? And then if you scroll down, it repeats itself slightly again. Player eligibility, all things like this, eligible games. So that's what you can bet on. Tells you how to do it, what to do. And more or less, that is pretty much it. It says wager requirements and exclusions. And it just wants you to basically bet your cash once and then bet the bonus. The order of funds, again, it's going to be bonus cash awarded. You need to add it and then place the bet. So your cash funds are obviously staked first. And now here's something really important which you need to look out for. It's probably the most important thing. It says Sportsbook cash is awarded subject to one-time wager requirement. So firstly, that means you literally just need to bet the bonus and you can take the winnings. That's why it's a one-time wager requirement. You need to wager it once. You can't just withdraw the bonus. And then it says you've got minimum odds, effectively. It says restricted to lines, minus 200 or longer. So that means you can only bet on anything above minus 200. You can't bet on anything below. Okay? The Sportsbook bonus is turned to cash once you bet. And the player, if they have a real cash balance less than the bonus, you need to use the bonus in a greater or equal amount to any other active Sportsbook cash to change the balance to real funds. So in other words, you need to have enough bonus to bet to basically take the bet. That's pretty much what it's saying. So pretty much that's it for this one, guys. It's really simple. Just watch out for the minimum odds of minus 200. You need to bet on anything more. So you've got minus 10, 100, 200. It's anything over minus 200. If you think about it like a temperature, minus 200 is really cold. Then you get to 100, 200, it gets warmer. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one, guys.